My name's Aaron Scott, and I serve in the community in a couple different ways. I'm a pastor of To Go Christian Church. We're a new church planted during COVID, but we're thriving now by God's grace. I also serve in the community as a mentor. I'm the executive director of the Good Brothers Foundation. It's a mentoring organization for boys and men. And I'm even able to work in schools, working with boys and girls as well in that space, focusing on social, emotional learning and physical education. I've had the privilege of serving with Pastor Brown for about 4 years now, going on 5 years probably. I met him in 2018 when I came on staff at Siloam Christian Church as the young adults leader. Pastor Brown deserves to be a winner, deserves to receive the Child Advocacy Award, because his commitment to children is unparalleled. Since the time that I've known him, he was the main person overseeing the teen and the youth child services at the church. Right? When I would hear stories about him, that he pastored for years before even serving here in Tucson. His son came and told a story about how he would actually rearrange his whole work van just so that he could have benches in the back to be able to pick kids up from all over town to get them into the services. Not only does he show up there for them, when they come to church, right? It's easy if you're coming to me, but he makes it go out of his way to reach and seek the kids where they are. And I think that this commitment to not just the kids, but also their families makes him a shoo-in for a winner for an award like this. I believe Pastor Brown's an inspiration to others. One, his commitment and dedication to family. He's a family man through and through. He's always holding his family in high regard, celebrating his family, everything that he can do to help support them. He was a bivocational pastor for years. He worked his way up. He was a carpenter before he entered into the pastorate. And everything he did it for his family, Another thing is his faithfulness. Pastor Brown is one of the most consistent and faithful men that you'll ever meet in your life. Even as I still serve with him today, I'm one of his, I'm part of the team. He's my leader. But if there's ever something that I would ask him to do, hey, can you complete this assignment for us? Hey, we're trying to get this thing together. Can you help support? He's always right there, ready to help. And he'll be probably the first person to respond. Let's say you send that list out to a bunch of folks. He's writing back right away. And I think the last thing I would say, man, is he's very authentic and sincere. You're always getting the same Pastor Brown every time you meet him. In every arena that you share with him, in every circle, I hear the same feedback. You bring up Pastor Brown, big smiles, warm hearts, thankful and grateful for this man. And so I believe that's why he's an inspiration to many. Yeah, for Pastor Brown to win this award, I think it's a perfect example, Child Advocate Award, this recognition, this testament to his unwavering commitment to serve the youth at his church and in the community at large. We're inspired by his dedication to stay late, right? To serve in the church's children's ministry, driving the van all over town to pick kids up, supporting families and children spiritually, emotionally, financially. And we know that he's impacted countless children's lives through this commitment to their well-being and dedication to their success. Even in the face of challenges presented by COVID-19, he didn't skip a beat. He wouldn't let anything stop him from serving those kids. He set up FaceTime calls and Zoom meetings. And this is just another example of his dedication to maintain those connections. For over 30 years, he's been a shining example of what it means to be a child advocate and a servant leader. His tireless efforts and to work to empower and uplift his generation, they haven't gone unnoticed. And that's why we're celebrating those achievements today. So we just want to say thank you, Pastor Brown, for all you've done, this immeasurable work that you've done. It's a great debt of gratitude, admiration, and appreciation. Thank you.